What's going on, guys? I'm going to do a Cold Hunter Bolty skin giveaway in this video. So all you have to do is comment down below what your favorite skin is of the week, and I will randomly pick a winner next week in next week's video, and that is where it will be drawn. And then you'll have 1 week to claim your prize. If you don't claim your prize, the Discord will then have the giveaway be drawn there. So hope you guys do enjoy this video, and remember, have a skits one. What's going on, guys? I'm back at again with your weekly Rust Skins videos, and we have an entire continuation of lots of sets this week. So we've got the Neon Storage set continuing with the Frags box, Cold Hunter set continuing with the Bolty, Whiteout set continuing with the Road Sign Vest and Coffee Can Helmet, the Lightweight continuing with the AK, the Pixel set hasn't had a new skin for a while, and it's continuing with the Rock. It's basically just the Minecraft set of Rust. I'm a little bit sick, by the way, so that's probably why I sound a little bit different. And the Desert Raiders set, which is a new one, and that's continuing with the boots and the Road Sign gloves. So let's get started with the clothing and have a little cheeky look at the Desert Raiders boots and Road Sign gloves, both going for $1.30. Overall, I do think that they're both going to be a pretty good investment, just because they are Center Store price of $1.30. So that's definitely a good thing for these straight away. They're going to have a higher demand than some other skins, just because the set is new and it's also continuing, and so some investors should be able to pick those up and make a decent little bit of money there, just because they're only $1.30. Overall, I do think that they're both going to be pretty safe investments, but I'd get the boots over the gloves, just because I do think that the boots are going to perform slightly better than the Road Sign gloves, because we do already have the tactical gloves that a lot of people are using instead, just because they are a bit better in my opinion. So overall, I'm going to recommend getting the Desert Raiders boots over the gloves for this week, but I do think that they're both going to be a pretty safe investment for this week. So I will recommend investing in both of them. Alrighty, moving over to the Whiteout vest, Road Sign vest, and the Whiteout helmet, which is the Coffee Can helmet. Both going for $3.25 above Center Store price. Overall, I still actually think these are going to perform good, even though they are above Center Store price. The cheapest whiteout item we have on the market at the moment is the whiteout mask, which is the metal face mask, going for $4.51, and that has a quantity of 506. So that got oversaturated. Most of it has been oversaturated, but the whiteout has had such a high demand that it doesn't really matter. It's going to be a pay-to-win set when it comes to snow roaming, snow PvP, just because obviously you're going to be able to blend in with the snow a lot easier when you're wearing a full white set. As for the other biomes, the desert and plains biomes, you're just going to look like an absolute Chad. And for those two reasons, I do think that the whiteout set is going to be a successful investment for this week. Even though it is above Center Store price and it's at $3.25, I still do think it's going to make you money. And so I will recommend investing in both the whiteout vest and the whiteout Coffee Can helmet. I would get the vest over the Coffee Can helmet though. At the moment, the vest is actually in the top 3 sellers. It's at number 3. And the Coffee Can helmet is at number 4. So a lot of them are probably being bought at the moment, but I do still think that they're going to have demand to overtake the current price that they're at $3.25. So for that reason, I will recommend investing in both the whiteout helmet and chest for this week. Alright, moving over to the Cold Hunter bar. So Bolty skin, new Cold Hunter continuation. We actually just had another Cold Hunter skin come out. I'm having a complete mental blank of what gun it was. It was the Thompson. This one's going for $4.60. I'm pretty sure the Tommy is performing quite well. All of the Cold Hunter stuff does perform very well anyway, and it always spikes during Christmas time. So I do think that the Cold Hunter Bolty is going to be a safe investment, even though it's $4.60, way above Center Store price. I do think, although this Bolty skin you could probably get within the first week or maybe week and a half of it being on the community market with the buy order for a little bit cheaper than the $4.60. So I'm not going to recommend investing in that off of the Rust on store for this week, especially if you're looking for short-term investments. But I do think the Cold Hunter Bolty is going to make you money. And I mean, OTV is coming around the corner anyway, so at the moment, most skins are going to be a safe investment, even if they are a more expensive price, like this Bolty being $4.60. So overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Cold Hunter Bolty off of the Rust store, unless of course you've got a larger wallet or you're happy to wait for a medium to long-term investment. But I do think that it still will make you money, and you'll definitely be able to maximize your potential profits if you buy it off a third-party site or the community market with a buy order. So that is what I'm going to recommend to do with that one. Overall, really nice looking Bolty skin. and I'm definitely going to roam with it quite a bit when I get my hands on one of them. Right, moving over to the lightweight AR, an AK skin going for $3.25. That's instantly a bad thing in my opinion. It's a really nice looking AK skin, don't get me wrong, and it's also stockless. Not that that's really a very unique thing these days, because we've already got so many stockless AKs, but I'm not going to recommend investing in the lightweight AR just because it's $3.25. Everyone's already got their favorite AK skins, or the AK skin that they have in mind that they want to get and add to their collection of play skins. So for that reason, I don't think the lightweight AR is going to make you money at all. We've already got so many AK skins on the community market that the saturation is just way above what the demand is for most AK skins. And even if this was standard store price, I still probably wouldn't invest in it, just because AK skins do have such a low demand, because there is some AK skins that are just way above all of the rest. So for that reason, I'm not going to recommend investing in the lightweight AR for this week. I don't think it's going to make you money. And if you want to buy it, then I'd recommend getting it off of the community market as well, just because I do think you're definitely going to be able to get it for cheaper on the community market in comparison to the rest of them store. Alright, moving over to the Pixel Rock. Overall, this is a really nice looking rock skin in my opinion. It's obviously based off of Minecraft mainly, just having the blocky looking design and the cool little stream it's got. So it's going for $3.25, which is above center store price for rocks and weapons / tools. So that's definitely not a good start for it. Rock skins don't really have the highest demand just because they're pretty much thrown away straight away. You get your stone tools, and you get your metal tools, and you get your jackhammers, salvage tools, etc. So for that reason, I'm not going to recommend investing in the Pixel Rock for this week. We do have 4 pages of rock skins already, and about 3.5 of them are actually below $3.25. So definitely not a good start for the Pixel Rock, and rock skins don't have a very high demand, so that's why their prices are the way they are in the community market. Although in saying that, I do think that the Pixel Rock is quite a unique looking rock skin, and I do actually see it going to $5 or so in the future, but I do not see it being a short-term investment. So if you do want to invest in the Pixel Rock, I'd recommend getting it off of the community market and not actually investing in it off of the Rust-Atom store. So that is my recommendation for this week. I'm not going to recommend investing in it off of the Rust-Atom store, but off of the community market instead. Overall, really nice rock skin, and it is going to be $3.25. I'm definitely going to pick one up myself, just because I do think it is a pretty cool looking skin. Alright, moving over to the Neon Frag storage box. This is the donators box in a nutshell. This is the same color as what my donators and ancient donators have in my Discord. This is going for $3.25, which is above center store price for deployables and large wooden box skins usually, but the Neon storage set has always been $3.25. So it's been a very successful set so far, and I do think that it's going to remain a successful set. Although we're getting into the more niche boxes at the moment. We just had the ammo box, and in my opinion that was actually still a niche box, because you have the guns box which you can just put your ammo in if you're a smaller team. And then we have the frags box now. So I do actually think that this is quite a niche box. The only people that are really going to be using these are Zergs, teams slightly below Zergs, and farmbot.exes. So I don't actually think that this is going to have as high of a demand in comparison to some of the other skins that we've already had, except that in the Neon storage set, and so I don't think it's going to perform as well. At the moment, I do think that you'll be able to probably get the Neon Frag storage box for a little bit cheaper on the community market within like the first week and a half or so, once it leaves the Rust-Atom store and goes to the community market with a buy order. But I do see it being a moneymaker in the future as a longer term investment, mainly just because people want to complete their sets. The set is glowing, and even if people don't put frags, metal frags in it, then it's still going to be an advantage to have, and it also just looks nice. It's a well-made skin. So overall, I do still think that it's going to make you money. I do still think that you're going to be able to get it for cheaper on the community market within the first week and a half. So I'll recommend investing in it off of the Rust-Atom store or the community market for this week, depending on what your wallet size is, of course, just because I do think that you can actually make money either way, but I do think that you'll probably be able to maximize your potential profits getting them off of the community market instead of the Rust-Atom store. So that is what I would mainly recommend to do, but buying them off the Rust-Atom store is also not that risky in my opinion. And now we move over to the cart. Alrighty guys, so this is my cart for this week. I'm getting 3 of the Neon Frag storage boxes, 2 of the Raider gloves, 2 of the Raiders boots, 4 of the whiteout vests, 4 of the whiteout helmets, 2 of the bolties, and 1 of the pixel rocks. I actually thought I got 3 of them, but oh well. It's going to cost me $48.20. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one.
Why? 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 Why?